What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Carceno here, and this is the season 2 breakdown of BMF, Black Mafia Family, Big Meat Splitter. Now, let's talk about everything and get it all in perspective here. Big Meat for the BMF return for season 2, it was a big hit, with Meach and his brother Southwest T, the Flunnery Boys. This is the dramatized version of what happened in their real life situation. Some of the stuff might be true, some of it might be just for television, but many people are fascinated because they never really knew the whole story. And now you get to hear the story of the BMF. Everyone heard the name, but never knew the story. Now, season 2 starts off with this Devil's Night, and they going through all the things that's happened from the past and all the things that's connected. A lot of times it went through, has passed since the season finale of last year, where Terry and Meach kind of go their separate ways. Where Terry goes into the limo business with his dad, and Meach, does what he does in the streets with the BMF crew. Now, Big Les, she doesn't decide to go with the plan that they had in place. You know, she didn't go with Meech's plan for expansion, as she didn't want to work with Meech. She felt he was too reckless, as they are still trying to, get themselves heavy in the game. Now, Big Meech Flitter. Meech is at this point where he's ready to expand. He's tired of T doing what he's doing. And then you got B Mickey, who's working for Von Bryant. You got that's going on. You got Kato's no longer on the show, but he still hurt about having to take her life. And Von's using that to get his trust. In this season, playing on the angle that Von was pregnant. I mean, not, I mean, that Kato was pregnant. Then Von gets a partner who he's messing around with. They were like a cartoon character of each other through this whole season. But there's so many moving parts in here. I think it kind of moved away from Lamar, which was a big part of the first season, and to have Lamar actually survive in season 2, where a lot of people thought he was killed off, and having Lamar back in the picture, he was like everybody's favorite character of last season. He was back this season, and he's had his moments when he was out on the rampage, but he seemed disconnected from the storyline, as he basically wasn't around as much as people thought he was going to be. And he arrived on the scene. He ends up shooting Meech in one of the episodes. Meech survives, get out basically the next day, and he's back on the streets. It's a crazy world, but I've people have done this before. And they know if they get shot, they got to get up out the hospital quick. Somebody come in there and start spraying. So None of this is alien to anybody. So Charles Flannery decided, the pops, he's having problems with his wife. They not seeing eye to eye. He's burnt out. She's back working at Wendy's, and doing everything the right way. And he wants his wife to be, loving and all these things. And boy, her fine self, I'm telling you, boy, she gonna have me on her Twitter as Miss Flannery and is something else. She is worth the price of admission. Get all them young bro. She the winner. So now, with all these young bras bouncing around, you got Terry in here trying to bang Lala, and the dad is out here messing around with the girls from church because that's what they want to do is go after the married guy. So now all that's unfolded. So now that's being laid out. Everything in the parallels is happening that draws Terry back into the game once Meech gets shot. He feels he always had Meech's back. Once Meech was shot, that brings Terry back into the fold. So now Terry decides he wants to make some decisions, and he makes a bad decision and lets somebody do a run in his car, which gets busted by the damn cops, and now he owes people money, and it happens to be the person that he shouldn't have borrowed from. He's not only trying to date that dude's girl and mess around with her, which is Lala. Now he done borrow weight from her man. So they went from Detroit to Lansing to Ohio, but the big move was dealing with Goldie, played by Monique. She was a strip club owner, and she trying to help Meech lay his groundwork for his future, so he can start expanding. Helping him, you know, talk to people he might need to talk to in the streets to get things moving. So they went through some obstacles in this, and lost some soldiers along the way. You know, you start to see the growth in the process, and that one crazy connect they had, man, that dude was Looney Tunes. That dude didn't have the temperament for the job, but he never told on Terry and Meech. He gave up everybody else. He did not like his Colombian connect at all, and they wanted to kill him, but nope, he wouldn't do it. So Terry and Meech became the boss, and he ain't mind working with them because they was real. Uh, now the Colombians wanted to put a hit out, wanted to take him out, and B Mickey is, you know, he basically tells Meech that he's working with the cops and help Meech escape, as he was never really processed as a CI. So even though they got the gun, they got the drop on him and wanted him to turn the gun over to them, which would have cleared B Mickey of everything or made everybody rest at ease. B Mickey, what'd he do? He goes ahead, works with me. He didn't get the tape. Didn't get the gun. Didn't get anything. And the cop's son is getting bullied in school. Fine. Another side story. It's a lot of side stories in this. He comes out. This kid eventually shoots somebody with the same gun. Takes the gun out of lockup, and that gun was supposed to be in evidence, which gonna get his dad suspended, and now his dad's got to deal with this problem. And then they hoped Big Mickey was gonna take the charge, and try to take some of them homicides off of the gun. But now it's like you can't. How are you gonna get Big Mickey to take the charge on that gun? He's not gonna touch that gun now. Not if somebody else didn't touch it. You can't. It's gonna be hard to try to use that to pin it on B Mickey for these other crimes. Well, this just shows you the growing pains of trying to come up in this game, especially you trying to expand. And boy, is he going fast as you can believe. Oh yeah, I'm all over that. She from Maywood too, Lucille Flannery. But her name is Miko, and she's from Maywood. And I'm like, Maywood, Illinois. Well, she is close to me. Mama Flannery. She ain't no joke. I think it benefited a lot. I love when Snoop told Lamar, "Hey, don't make me, don't make me go back to my East Side way." When he had the pistol up in the pulpit, baby. Well, Lucille is somebody who's trying to keep her family together. They had, they had rest with trying to wrestle with the fact that this is our sons are doing this in the streets. They wrestle with that. They done with that. So yeah, they've all done their whole due diligence on the project, and this is what they come up with. Well, the woman Mabel Jones, who's the lady that keeps seducing the husband, she was like, she ain't want nothing to do with it. The wife finds out she's split with the husband, and she don't really want to be with him, but they gotta live together. And every time he's trying to apologize for making a mistake, she doesn't want to forgive him. She goes out with the pastor, who basically is hitting on her, and that's not what she wants. So he shuts her down, and she ends up leaving the church and wants to find a new church now. The daughter, Nicole, she really didn't have any place in this season. Like they had little stuff for her to do, like the last couple episodes. She got her a job. And, she basically was just there to support mom or support dad, or she was just around. She really didn't have any place in this, like, whole thing. Like, she was very minute in this season two. I never, I never thought that this series would be a drag or anything like that. What I'm surprised about is the actual development of, you know, the series, period. Like, I didn't think the mother and father would have this much input, but we would see more of this story life with the mother and the father. We thought it'd be more, just the street stuff, and they actually make more. It gives it more ground, gives it more substance. It's just not a wham bam, and let's just shoot up everything on sight type of show. They're actually promoting school and education and hard work. They're not somebody who's, on drugs. Parents is all messed up, liquor. No, they actually had hardworking parents with two jobs each, two and three jobs each, and just trying to make, the ends meet. So they come from good family backgrounds. It's just that they were hustling as a way of survival, is to say, man, we don't really have anything out here. So this is the best thing we can, go by. Well, we'll see how it all plays out next season, but I think that Marquisha by Lala, her character is going to play a huge part in the season three. Seeing his cousin get killed. I mean, Puffy, god dog it, he better spend some money on her. Young Miami, shoot, she better go back to Miami and do some doggone, get some acting lessons. Cause my God, her scene was very small and she could not land that plane. When it was an emotional scene, Jesus Christ, it was horrific. I'll be like, look, I can't be putting her in there. I know she's an eye candy, but damn, I need some eye candy that can act. I just can't be doing favors for Diddy like that. What's done is done. So I think right now, them trying to take out B Mickey and the way it went down where B Mickey didn't actually snitch. The cop just came to his house, tried to get him to take the gun. They overjumped the gun, blamed B Mickey, and kicked him out the unit. And I think it's only right. At the end of the season, they got Terry gonna stay behind in Detroit while Meech go to Atlanta and do his thing. And then right before that happens, boom, 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 shots fly out. Terry and you know Marquisha's in the car. We'll see what happens. In season three, you know, starts right off with drama. So that's my thoughts. If I had to rate it, I give it 3 stars out of 4. Season two to me was excellent. I'm watching BMF. I mean, not BMF, but Power Book 2. Oh my God. And that's starting off to be pretty weird. But here we go, right? Here we go.